Monday, I guess. I don't know, what's the name of it? Yeah, clap. Thank you. Thank you. There we go. You're going to do a lot more of that, so get used to it. Okay, try it again. Clap, yay! Yeah, that's what I'm talking. That's how you warm up a crowd. That's how you warm up a crowd. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight we have a very special show. We have comedy from a very funny comedian, and then we have a comedy hypnosis show from a very funny hypnotist, which might be me. Who's been hypnotized before? Oh, yeah, we're gonna have some fun tonight. All right, we are gonna get this party started right now because I'm really excited to see this guy in person. Ladies and gentlemen.
You guys believe in your immunity, so that's good. Me too. I drank some water, ate some fruit. I think I can beat this thing. We're gonna get to know each other real quick. My name is Birungi, and Seattle comedian. If I'm being honest with you guys, I get nervous introducing myself on stage and in real life. Yeah, because there are two types of names. Let's say your name is John. You meet someone, they ask you, what's your name? You go, John. And then you jump right into the conversation. My name is Birungi. That shit doesn't work for me. I'm telling you, every time I meet people, they ask me, what's your name? I go, Birungi. They go, wow, Birungi. That's such a beautiful name. What does it mean? I'll tell you what Birungi means. Birungi is an African name that means good luck. It's a very simple translation. Birungi means good luck. Good luck getting a job. Good luck getting through the airport. Which I think is weird. It's weird that Birungi cannot get me through the airport, but Birungi can get me a job at the airport. Some of you are like, I thought he looked familiar. SeaTac, gate 36. Wink at me next time, I'll throw an extra bag in there for you. Where you guys from? Make some noise if you're from the West Seattle neighborhood. Okay, the guys that can still afford it, nice. The rest of you, where are you from? Yell your town, city, village, whatever you're from. Let's go. Tacoma! Ireland! Did I hear Ireland over there? Holy shit, what are you doing here? Working? So you're here temporarily, just a little bit? What have you seen so far?
Mount Rainier?
Mount Rainier? Of course, it's up in the air. No, it's interesting. I don't know if you can relate to this. It's always interesting when you move to Seattle the first time. Personally, my Seattle friends trying to get me hip to Seattle stuff. You know that like, hey, yo, bro, this is the best city in the world. You gotta check out the Space Needle. You know, the one to... I got a tour guide. His name was Jeff, and Jeff took me around the city. We saw the Space Needle. We saw the first Starbucks. It's over here. The first employee is in there. She's 105 years old. Anyway, he texts me around all these things, and then finally he's like, bro, you ain't seen shit yet. You have to take the underground tour. The underground tour. I was like, bro, black people don't do underground tours. We did that 500 years ago. No, thank you. Your name is Jeff. Call me when the tour guide is Harriet Tubman. If there was 2 more black people here, that would be funny. You guys are like, can we laugh at this? He's over there. Look over there. Right. It's interesting. I tried that joke at a different show, and there was a Mexican guy in the front, and he didn't know who Harriet Tubman was. He whispered to the lady next to him, he was like, Harriet Tubman, who's that? And then she explained for 5 minutes. He wasn't getting it. Then finally he snapped into it. He was like, oh, Harriet Tubman, like El Chapo? I was like, yeah, I think he gets it. We can move on with the show. Same project, different goal. Yeah, I'm glad you guys laughed at that. I wasn't sure. It's always interesting. I never know whether to tell people where I come from or not, because I never know what the reaction is going to be. You know, so like for instance, every time I tell people I'm from Uganda, the first question they ask is like, wow, how did you decide to come to America? Specifically, how did you decide to come to Seattle, Washington? Really simple. I went to high school in Uganda, and right before I graduated, I went to my dad and I told him, I was like, hey dad, I want to go to America. Specifically, I want to go to Seattle, Washington for high school, the rest of high school. And my dad was like, no, my son, don't do it. I was like, yo, what's the problem, Dad? And he goes to his bedroom and comes back with the Seattle Times newspaper. I didn't know this guy had a Seattle Times subscription in Uganda. And this particular paper had a story. It was a sex scandal. If you're from Washington, you know about it. I believe the teacher, he was a high school teacher. Mary Kay, I believe is the name. Yeah. For those who do not know, Mary Kay was this 40-year-old white woman, high school teacher, who banged one of her students, a 14-year-old Somalian boy. My dad shows it to me, he's like, look, my son, Americans are crazy. Look what will happen to you. I was like, Dad, I think you just made up my mind for me. What kind of threat is that? Don't go to America, you lose your virginity. Needless to say, I flew here on Virgin Airlines. But like I said, sometimes I never know how people are going to react. Like I was at a fundraiser recently, and I met this lady and we were having a conversation. It was going on great until she started to ask one too many questions. You know, she was like, oh my God, what's your name, Birungi? She's like, oh, what does that mean? And then we go through the whole thing. And then finally she was like, you're from Uganda, right? I was like, yeah. She's like, Africa? I was like, you guessed it. She's like, oh my God, what kind of neighborhood did you grow up in? I was like, well, a black neighborhood. The questions kept coming though. Then she was like, are you sure you grew up there? I noticed you have a little bit of an accent. And I was like, yeah, born and bred, yeah. And then she was like the entire time, I was like, yeah, 18 years. And then she goes, aw, that's so sad. I know. I was like, you don't know me like that. But I know what she was getting at. There's this common misconception that African kids are different from American kids. Not true. We're the same. We like the same stuff. Toys, food, parents, down to the small details. And I'll prove it to you. Clap your hands if growing up you hated going to school sometimes. Same experience across the ocean. Clap your hands if you even went as far as faking your own sickness so you would not go to school. Same here. I used to do that all the time. My go-to was malaria. Yeah, if I didn't want to go to school, I'd work up a fever. They're like, are you sure? I'm like, yeah, CNN says there's 100 million cases, I'm one of them. This plan worked great. Stay home and play with my toys. It worked great until a man came along. You might have heard of him. Bill Gates. Bill Gates with his anti-malarial medicine. What kind of witchcraft is this? Bill Gates may be a hero to some of you, but that man ruined sick days for millions of African kids. What I'm trying to say is, fuck Bill Gates. If you know him, tell him I said it. It's interesting, when you move here, like, I don't know, there are certain things that were worrying me before I moved. One of my biggest worries was, are my people going to be here? You know, like Africans. And they are. There's a decent amount, especially here in Seattle, which is great for me. It gives me a sense of community. At the same time, it gives me some hardship because I've been told that as far as Africans go, I look ethnically ambiguous. Yeah, some people told me I look Ethiopian, Somalian, and here's how I found out. Like, I'll be driving on the wonderful streets of Seattle, whistling, and then when I stop my car, random people that I've never met will jump into my car. Yeah, they're like, oh my God, my Uber is here! I used to hate it, but now if you jump into my car, I just drive. We're hanging out at that point. We're gonna go get some Somalian food, get some Ethiopian coffee, and then you're gonna drop me off at the airport for my shift. Of course, halfway through the ride, they get suspicious, you know? They look at their phone, they look at me, they look at the phone, look at me, and they're like, are you sure this is it? That's when I turn around and go, look at me. I'm your Uber driver now. It happens to all of us though. I thought it was just me, but I was talking to my friend Jeff. Jeff identifies as a big white dude. Where my big white dudes at? Make some noise. You know who you are. No, seriously, a big guy like that?
Yeah, right?
Like, if that guy stood outside that door tonight, every one of you would show him your ID. Because you're like, I'm pretty sure he's the bouncer. That's the same thing that happens to me when I go to restaurants. Yeah, I stand anywhere, inside or outside, they just hand me food. They're like, oh, Uber Eats, you're here. It's been happening for 3 months. It's also been 3 months since I bought dinner. I go to any restaurant, they hand me food, I count 1, 2, 3, Uber Eats becomes Birungi Eats. I love it. I'm eating poke across the street after this. I see you guys are drinking. Nice. Cheers to you guys.
Cheers.
Yeah, to the CDC. They're doing a great job. They're doing a great job. I never understood American drinking laws when I moved here. Like, first time I walked into a bar, I was like, hey bartender, I just came from Uganda, I'm happy to be here. Please get me the best American beer you have. And he's like, no son, you gotta be 21 to drink beer in America. It's like, wow. For context, I'm from Uganda where the drinking age is 18, maybe. So I was a little bit confused, and then fast forward, I go to college, and I realized my American friends, when they would turn 21, they'll go crazy. Theme song for college was Lil Jon's Shots, Shots, Shots. I was like, yo, what's the big deal? I've been drinking since I was 10. But then I did some research, and I realized it all came down to how our parents raised us. Yeah. While American parents were yelling at their kids, they're like, hey, Tyler! You look like a Tyler. Hey, Tyler, eat up your food. They're starving kids in Africa. At the same time, African parents were yelling at their kids like, hey, drink up, they're sober kids in America. I'm telling you, we even had UNICEF commercials where celebrities would come out there and be like, this is Tyler. For less than $2 a day. You could buy him at 40. You gotta be honest though, it's a privilege. Only a country like America can regulate alcohol the way you do. Because what does alcohol mean for your government? Anyone, yell it out.
Taxes.
It's not a trick question. What?
Taxes.
Taxes. Yeah, money. Alcohol builds schools, alcohol builds roads. Yeah. So if you're a bartender in Uganda and a baby approaches you to buy a beer, you have to ask yourself some existential questions. Like, do you want good schools? Do you want good roads? How far is this drunk baby driving? You have to cover all the bases. I personally, I was frustrated because I came from a culture where I could buy my own alcohol, and then I come over here and I can't do it, and I did some things that I'm not proud of. First, I hope there's no cops here. You know, the solution is, if you can't buy your alcohol, you find someone older to buy it for you. Yeah, I went to school in Spokane, so you go find someone like a crackhead. No, it's just like, he looks 21. I don't know what the cutoff age for crack is, but if he can buy crack, he can buy me a 40. We had a good relationship. I give him money, he buys me my beer, then he uses whatever I give him to go get his fix. It was good, it worked great, until this guy started to question my beer choices. Yeah, I'll give him money. I was like, yo, bro, here, give me some Bud Light. And he's like, ugh, Bud Light. I was like, bro, you do crack. How you gonna make fun of my beer game? So we broke up. And then I went to the next step, which is I got me a fake ID. Not proud. That was a long time ago, if there's any cops here. And it was great because it had my name, it had my address. I was like, yeah, not only can I buy my own alcohol, I can actually go to bars and sit like an adult. So I go to a bar, first day, I'm excited. I hand the bouncer, like, can I see some ID? I hand him my ID. He looks down, looks up, he's like, Birungi, right? I was like, yeah, that's me. From Nebraska. Birungi from Nebraska, huh? And that's a short story about how I lost my fake ID. Couldn't do it. You guys like the weather here? Who's lived here at least 20 years? Make some noise if you... Okay, 20. Okay, 2 years? Anything 2 years or less? Yeah? I don't know what you guys think about the weather, but they never told me how big your country is and how different the seasons can be. Like, I complain about the weather, and when I complain, most of my friends say, oh, Birungi, you're from Uganda where, you know, there's only one season. Not true. Uganda is a big place too. We have, in fact, we have 3 seasons over there. We have summer, and then we have, oh shit, it's summer again. And then we have, oh, I can't believe it's summer. And then I come over here and you have like, you guys have like the 4 main seasons. Those ones I can do, you know, jacket here, umbrella there. But then you have this other spooky shit that you don't tell people before they get here. Like you guys have tornado season, hurricane season in America. Tornado season, hurricane season. It's almost like some of your seasons are trying to kill you. Like, I don't know if you remember recently, I experienced my first, you guys call it, I think, Snowmageddon? Yeah. Ooh, that was terrifying for me. I don't know about you guys. It was in the news. At first, I read the newspaper, they were like, this is the biggest storm to hit the Pacific Northwest. I was like, oh shit, it's gonna be intense. And then I turned on the TV, and the weatherman comes out, and he has a map behind him, and he's canceling out entire cities. Seattle gone, Tacoma gone, Bellevue gone. I was like, yo, this is terrifying. I have roommates. My roommate from Texas, I go to him, I was like, yo, bro, did you see the news? The big one is coming. What are we gonna do? And he looks me straight in the eyes, and he's like, we're gonna buy a few beers and wait it out. Are you crazy? Look, dude, I'm from a third world country. I do not take chances with natural disasters. As soon as I saw that headline, biggest storm to hit the Pacific Northwest, I was like, yo, I gotta do something about this. So I went to the nearest store, bought a few cans of soup, bought a few bags of rice, and moved into a white neighborhood. Yeah, because I don't want to be that guy floating on a rooftop while Anderson Cooper reports. The images you're about to see are pretty disturbing. There's a black male waving his hands. He looks 18 to 41. And I'm over there, I'm like, oh, get off the camera and help me with this flat screen TV I just got. That was crazy though. You guys remember that? Like, people did the same thing they're doing right now. They went to the stores and took everything. Everything. Like, I went to Trader Joe's. I was trying to shop for stuff. There was nothing left. I was like, oh my God, is this America or is this Venezuela? Is this Trader Joe's or is this Trader Jose's? Can't do it. Can't do it. I like it here though. I'm learning certain things slowly. Although a weird thing happens when you move to another country. Ireland, where did you, are you, like, so, do you just visit or are you permanently here?
No, I'm permanently here.
Yeah, you permanently, I like how you roll those R's. So sexy. Who else has moved somewhere else and lived there for a while? Anybody? Oh wow, you guys love West Seattle. Where?
San Diego.
Oh, come on. Oh.
Northern Mexico?
Okay, northern Mexico, that counts. No, a weird thing happens. A weird thing happens when you move to another country. I think Ireland can attest to this. Personally right now, I feel like I have an identity crisis. Because I've lived on 2 continents, half and half of my life. Half my life in Africa, half my life in America. The group I associate with the most here is African Americans culturally. So I feel like my mind is divided into 2 parts. There's the African side, and then there's the African American side, which causes some confusion. Yeah, the way I think about things is convoluted. Take an issue like police brutality. When I think about it, my African American side is like, fuck the police! They're killing our people! Black Lives Matter! My African side is like, whoa, you got police over here? Like you call them and they show up, wow, this is amazing! They have fast cars, big guns, they even have shoes on, wow, shoes! My brother hates that joke. He's a policeman back home. I tell him, hey, I saw you go to work, you had an AK-47. Yeah, no, shoes on. I'm learning the culture right now, slowly. Like, it was Black History Month last month, right? We went marching. You guys go marching? No, we went marching. I didn't know. I got an email. Apparently that's one of my obligations as a black person in America. I had no idea. And I'm okay with marching. The thing I have a problem with is boycotting. Yeah, I was told that's one of my other duties. Like, I don't know if you remember, like a couple years ago when the brothers were arrested at Starbucks. I got an email that like, go boycott Starbucks. And then Heineken had their own racist commercial, like, boycott Heineken. H&M had their own boycott. I'm like, yo, how far am I gonna go with these boycotts? Boycott Starbucks, boycott H&M, boycott Heineken. If I keep boycotting, I'll be walking around butt naked and sober. Like, you're gonna see brothers walking around with their dicks hanging out. Like, who's that? That's Birungi. He's woke. He's naked too. There might be a TV show that'll call it Woke, Naked, and Afraid. I'll be the lead actor. I have some good news in my life lately. I got my green card.
There you go.
Yeah. Oh, it took you guys a while. You know, I've noticed American audience, most of the time when I say, oh, I got my green card, most of you look at me and like, yeah, cool story, bro. Mexican audience, I get a standing ovation at this point. I'm telling you that we're doing the Mexican wave. Woo! Quisiera es imposible. I don't know what that means. Don't quote me on it. But I get it. I get it. You guys have never needed a green card. Some of you maybe don't even know what it is. I'll break it down for you. A green card is it's a special card. It's like a membership card. I like to think of it as a Costco card. Yeah, it's this special card that gives you access to this big place where everything is made in China. Okay, we're on the same page now. There are many ways to get your green card. Ireland, I think, has one. Oh, you don't? My bad. There are many ways to get your green card. You can get it by having special skills or a special degree. If you've been listening for the last 20 minutes or so, you know I have neither of those things. So I got mine through marriage. Yeah, I took one of your girls. Deal with it. Which is great for me, but it sucks at the same time because some people accuse me of those green card marriages that you see on like 90 Day Fiancé. You know, they're like, oh, you married her for the green card, didn't you? You married her for the green card. Which is odd because this accusation started with who is now my mother-in-law. Yeah, I proposed to my girl. I was like, hey, baby, I love you. Mwah. She's like, oh, I love you too. Mwah. Yeah, we're going to get married. We go to my mother-in-law. We're like, yo, we're getting married. And she's like, oh, my God. Are you marrying my daughter for a green card? Please be honest with me. Are you marrying my daughter for a green card? And I was like, ma'am, that's a strong accusation. You know I'm marrying your daughter because I love her. And most importantly, she has a good pussy. You made her. She didn't have made it so good. I'm telling you, while I was waiting for my green card, we had some of the best sex ever. I had no choice. At that point, I was fucking for my freedom. I was fucking for freedom, liberty, and the pursuit of a happy ending. I see some couples here tonight. You're dating an American man, he's not doing it right. You don't have to put up with that shit. All you need is a car. Drive to a place called Home Depot. Outside there is a bunch of undocumented men waiting to fuck your brains out. Those men may be undocumented, but that sex will be documented. So it's awkward for the couples. I like comedy though. I like comedy. Takes me places. I like it. I get to visit big cities, small cities, which is great. But it also sucks that the best cities for comedy are also the most expensive cities. LA, New York, and Seattle. West Seattle specifically. Yeah, which sucks for me because let me be honest, I struggle spending money anywhere in America. You know, because look, I'm from Uganda, where every American dollar is the equivalent of 100,000 Ugandan dollars.
Yeah.
I repeat, every American dollar is the equivalent of 100,000 Ugandan dollars. Yeah, that's the reason why I do not go to strip clubs. Has nothing to do with my morals and everything to do with the goddamn exchange rate. I'm telling you, the last time I went to a strip club, I had a bunch of ones and I was sweating. She was doing a great job. I forget her name. Cupcake, sugar cane, something like that. Had these dollars, the $1 bills. I was like, oh my God. This is the toughest financial decision that I ever have to make in my adult life. I was like, Birungi, think. I was like, I think I have two options here. Do I put this stripper through college? Or do I build a school in my village? That's the level of decision making I'm at. Don't worry, I made the right decision. She's graduating next summer. I'm doing my part, one stripper at a time. Obama had no child left behind. I have no stripper left on the pole. All I'm trying to say is I respect the American dollar. I do. And if you're American, you can find out the same way I did. First time I moved here, I was working hard, and I was working all summer. I saved up $500. I went back home to Uganda. I know some of you are looking at me like I'm weird. You're like, $500? Trust me, $500, you go to the right country, it goes a long way. I got over there, my life became an instant music video. Stepped up the plane, red carpet, you know, champagne on ice, cheese for everybody. I was bowling. People make fun of rappers. You know, they're like, oh, rappers, you know, they buy stupid stuff. They got ice cream cones and grills. Trust me, you get the right amount of money, that shit starts to make sense. I was thinking up all kinds of crazy ideas. I was like, you know what would make my life better? I'm gonna buy me a Ferris wheel. I was like, I need a comfort animal. I'm gonna buy me a tiger. You ever negotiate for tigers? I got carried away though. You gotta be careful. I almost went bankrupt. Yeah, I was over there for 2 weeks, $500. I'm kicking it. I get back to Seattle. I was nervous. I got to the airport. I was like, oh my God, $500. I don't know how much I have left. Remember, I've been bowling. I've been buying Ferris wheels. I've been buying tigers. When I was at the airport, you know that feeling when your ATM account balance is so low, you don't want to check your ATM? That was me at the airport. I was like, oh my God. But then finally, as I stepped out of the airport, I picked the carriage, looked into my pocket, and I had $499 left. It's a math joke for some of you. I like comedy. I'll do it anywhere, sometimes for free. And so some of my friends think I'm crazy. They ask me like, "Yo, Birungi, what's the big deal?" It's really simple. I come from a storytelling culture. Africans, we do songs, dances. That's what we do. We even have things like proverbs, some of which are world famous, like this one. It takes a village to raise a child. Heard that before? It takes a village to raise a child, which is what my dad said before he left us. Don't worry, he was only gone for 2 hours. He came back. Author of a book, navigating a big West Seattle welcome. Put your hands together for the wonderful Jim Kellner, everyone. Jim Kellner coming to the stage.
That's not very loud, is it? Hold on. That's what I'm talking about. This guy knows what's happening. Yeah, give it up for him. Hey, thank you. Thank you for being here. Give it up for Birungi, everybody. I'm guessing with what you're making tonight, you're retiring in your homeland. Yeah? It's like I'm done. I'm buying an amusement park. And some AK-47s. All right, cool. Did you just say Jesus? You don't have to call me Jesus, but you can, ladies. So you will later. All right, so what I want you to do first of all, we got to get this. We got to get the fun stuff started. So what I want you to do is, I want you, please, right now, turn to the person to your left and say, "Damn, you're pretty."
Damn, you're pretty.
Turn to the person on your right and say, "Damn, you're pretty."
Damn, you're pretty.
Now look up here and say, "Damn, I'm pretty."
Damn, I'm pretty.
Yeah, now we're ready to go. Everybody's self-esteem is pumped up. I'm excited. Now show me now, how many people, again, have been hypnotized before? Yeah, good, all right. How many people are excited about hypnosis? Ooh, yeah, that's right. I gotta tell you, a lot of people are like, hypnosis, that's bullshit. Watch my TEDx talk, I'll prove it to you. I proved it to myself. I lost over 50 pounds with hypnosis. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I had to though, because my girlfriend broke up with me. I weighed 270 pounds, and she goes to the doctor. Sorry, it's a little tough for me. She goes to the doctor, she comes home, she goes, yeah, you know what, I got my cholesterol checked, and it turns out it's really high. The doctor said I had to stay away from fat. Well, you can't blame her. I mean, right? She's got to watch out for her health. Thank you.
Wow.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
My mom said, "Don't you worry about it, son. You're not fat, you're just big boned." Hear that, ladies? Just big boned. Really big abdominal bone, apparently. I lost 50 pounds. Actually, I lost 70 pounds, gained 10 back. I started, does anybody work out? Anybody go to the gym? Yeah? I go to LA Fitness right over here. And I got to tell you guys, if it takes you 20 minutes to shave your head at the sink, put on some freaking pants. So now I do. Sorry, whatever. I've been working out seriously. Well, I didn't have to tell you that. You could tell that. Duh. I will tell you. Oh, one thing I need to tell you, people. Look, we go to the gym. Look, yoga pants don't look good on everybody. Am I right? At least that's what people keep telling me. Damn, it's bullshit. So, let me ask you this. How many people are already convinced they want to come up and get hypnotized? Yeah, I knew it. This guy's been on my stage a few times. He's a great subject. We got a couple of them. So here's what we're going to do. In just a few minutes, I'm going to be inviting those of you who want to participate right up here to the stage. I got 5 spots tonight. Only 5 spots because we got a tiny little stage here. So I'm going to be inviting you to come up, not quite yet, but I'm going to be inviting you to come up to the stage and get hypnotized. Oh yeah, get my good side. Yes, hey, that's a good point too. Hey, get lots of photos, get lots of pictures of me, your friends. You can tag me on Facebook, Jim Kellner, Kellner, or Mental Magic Hypnosis on Facebook as well. Get lots of photos, get some video, whatever. In just a few minutes, I'm going to be inviting those of you who want to participate up to the stage because this is an interactive experience, meaning you get to participate in it and even be a part of it. Now, I do want to let you know, there are some advantages to coming up here to my stage. Number 1, you get the best seat in the house. Number 2, anybody here want to lose weight, quit smoking, make some other change in their life? Yeah. I'm going to leave you some very powerful suggestions that are going to help you to make those changes. Anybody want a bigger penis? It's always the ladies. It's the ladies that are like, oh, me. Mostly, we got a couple of honest guys here. Usually they're sitting on their hands. No, not me. He's like, could you take some off? It's a little big. It's way too big. I get it. Mine is too. That's why I walk funny. So here's the thing. I can't actually make your penis bigger. But I can make your partner think it is. She liked that one. So did he. All of a sudden people are going, oh, gonna get warmed up. I'm racing for that stage. Woohoo! Or they're sending their partner up. You go. All right, so a couple of things about hypnosis. I just want you to know this, because people have some crazy freaking ideas about hypnosis. Let me tell you, it's not magic, it's not mystical, it's actually proven by science. And that's what I mean by watch my TEDx talk. It's been validated by science and all this stuff. And sometimes, it's funny though, sometimes I do get people, either they believe too much or they don't believe at all. I get clients come in and they're like, hey Jim, because I also do hypnotherapy. Jim, are you going to make me tell you all my deep, dark secrets? I said, look people, I don't want to know your deep, dark secrets. Especially his. I can always tell. They say, Jim, are you going to make me get naked? Look, I don't want to see anybody naked, all right? Well, maybe a couple of you. How you doing, big boy? If anybody gets naked tonight, it'll be me, all right? That's how it's going to work. All right, so look, I can't use you tonight if you've had a ton to drink, if you've had a lot to drink, or a lot to puff on, or smack, whatever you do. And I know it's a big deal here in Seattle now. You hit the smack. Okay, it's okay. I have no judgments, but you just can't come up to my stage. Now, if you've had a few drinks or a few hits, that's fine. That's great. You'll have a lot of fun. But I just don't want you falling off the stage and getting hurt and all that stuff like that. So I also can't use you tonight if you're pregnant, if you have any recent injuries or illnesses. And now here's the best part. Now this is the way we're going to work this. In just a moment, just not quite yet, but just a moment, I'm going to be inviting those of you who want to participate up to the stage. If nobody volunteers, we don't have a show. I go home, I watch Netflix. So, doesn't matter to me. It's fine with me. But if we want to have a show, I'm going to need 5 volunteers. And I'm going to go ahead and start that count right now. If you'd like to get hypnotized, you'd like to have the time of your life, I want you to come up to the stage right now and join me. Come on up. Give them a hand, everybody. You gotta dance on your way up here, though. Dance. Oh, we got stairs over there. You got stairs right there. Yep. I got one more person. Oh, look, you can come up too. You wanna? What are you good? Yeah. No beer. Sorry. Don't get spilled and broken, all that kind of stuff. Have a seat there. Have a seat. Good. All right. I'm on fireball. Yeah. All right, we're going to do things a little bit differently. I'm going to have to stand down here because we don't got a lot of room up here. But they're the important ones. They're the ones I want to be seen. So that's the way it is. All right. So, good. I'm sorry not everybody got up here, but here's the good news. If you didn't make it up here before these fine folks did, you are welcome to just listen to my simple commands, and you'll go into trance just like they do. And then, when your friend sees you kind of nodding off or going into trance, they're going to point you out, and I'm going to come over and have some fun with you too, okay? That's right.
True.
Thanks for coming up, guys. Awesome. Nobody has any recent injuries or illnesses, yeah? No? Good. All right, excellent. All right. Do you want me, can I take those glasses and just set them on a table or something so they don't fall off or anything?
Okay.
Yeah, is that all right? Can we do that?
As long as I don't need to read.
Oh, shoot, here. It's a reading exam. What are you thinking? All right, good, good, good. Okay, so for the rest of this night, what I'm going to need is for you folks to not talk to them, and them not to talk to each other or to you guys unless I ask you to. Okay? Can we do that? Awesome. Now, if you all follow my simple instructions, you're going to go into trance super quick, super easy. You don't even have to try. Y'all willing to follow my instructions?
Yeah.
Excellent. Fantastic. We're going to get some nice music going here. This is the hypno music. And just by listening to it, you're already going in to trance. Like this lady here was laughing. Because, no, don't laugh. Don't apologize for laughing at a comedy show. That's the first laugh I got all night. What are you doing? Come on. All right, good. So what I need all you folks on stage to do now is to raise your right hand and repeat after me. I. State your name. Write those down. Do hereby swear and affirm.
Hereby swear and affirm.
I got the slow group. All right. I expected more from West Seattle. Did you guys come up from Kent? What happened?
Wow.
Wow. Oh, you insulted Kent. He's going down in the parking lot. I got a rape whistle, so don't even try it. All right, guys? Okay. Something, something?
Something, something.
Promise to listen to Jim and follow his instructions completely.
Promise to listen to Jim and listen to his instructions completely.
To relax.
Relax.
To have fun.
Have fun.
And most of all, entertain these pretty people.
That's right.
All of these people.
And the rest of them too.
As well.
Fantastic. Give them a hand, everybody. So here's the thing. To come up on stage, it takes courage, right? Yeah, exactly. This is the kind of attitude that's going to make you be successful in all areas of your life. If you can have the courage to move forward in things that scare you. Fair enough? Yeah? Yeah. Everything that we want is on the other side of our comfort zone. You've probably heard that before. I'm also a motivational speaker. See me tomorrow. Okay. Now, so what we're going to do now, first of all, is I'm going to have you guys just pick a spot out there. Now, there's some reflections of lights and there's some lights up there. Just go ahead and pick one of those, or you could maybe even look at the order here. Sign, I want you to just kind of look at it. Just open your eyes nice and wide. And those of you that are out here that want to get hypnotized, you can look at one of these lights, like this one right here, and just sort of imagine that your eyes are getting heavy. Just getting heavier and heavier and heavier. They may even start to water a bit because that's what happens when you stare at a light. Exactly. Not because of anything I said. It's not because I'm saying that your eyes are getting heavier and heavier. Go ahead and keep staring. Keep staring. Yep, good. Keep staring. And just let those eyes get nice and heavy. Get a little glassy now. That's right. Go ahead and open them nice and wide. Take a nice deep breath in. And then exhale completely. Close those eyes right down. Let your whole body just relax. Now closing those eyes all the way down. All the way down. As I said, if you follow my simple instructions, you will go into trance very quickly, very easily. And all you have to do is follow my very simple commands. Now I want you to imagine gentle waves of relaxation going all the way from the top of your head down to the bottoms of your feet. All outside sounds and distractions guide you right back to my voice. You will not be disturbed by outside sounds and distractions because it guides you right back to my voice. We're going to do a very interesting test of your imagination now. We're going to test your imagination to see how well you can imagine something that I give you to imagine. I'd like you to, in a moment, imagine that your eyes will not open. And before we do that, I want you to imagine now that all the muscles in your eyes are like loose rubber bands. Like they're so loose and limp that they just won't work. And no matter how hard you would try to open those eyes, they would remain completely closed. Now you know logically you can open your eyes anytime you want. I want you to test to see that you can keep them closed because they're completely relaxed. Relaxing to the point where they just won't open. Lock them down. Imagine now we're putting super glue on those eyes. Putting some duct tape on those eyes. And the moment I'm going to count from 1 to 3, the moment I say 3, try to open your eyes. You'll find that maybe your forehead muscles will move a little bit. Your eyebrows may move a little bit, but those eyes are going to remain totally, completely locked shut. And the harder you try to open them, the more locked they become. That's right. It's an interesting feeling. In fact, some of you already noticed that they're already feeling stuck. And the more you laugh, the more you giggle, the deeper in trance you will go. And so now 1, locking them down one last time. 2, they just won't work. They're totally, completely locked shut. And then 3, try to open your eyes, find that they just don't want to open. Good. And then just stop trying. Very good. You go ahead and close your eyes and begin counting down from 100. You tested to find out that you could open your eyes. One of you did. And discovered you're fine. Just go ahead and close those eyes again. You're doing perfect. That's right. You're doing perfectly. And now what we're going to do, in just a moment, I'm going to count to 3 again. This time you will be able to open your eyes. And then when I say sleep, close them right back down and lock them down heavily. And for the purposes of the word sleep tonight, if I should say sleep, it doesn't mean go completely asleep, it just means relax completely. Let your whole body go limp and loose. Let your brain just lose all thoughts as you focus only on the sound of my voice. Every breath that you take now is guiding you deeper and deeper into that deep, wonderful, warm state of relaxation. 1, 2, 3, open your eyes nice and wide, and then sleep. Close them right back down again. Perfect, just like that. Again, open those eyes nice and wide, and sleep. Let them go all the way down. Notice your body just relaxing deeper and deeper and deeper. One more time, open those eyes nice and wide, and sleep. Let them fall all the way down. I'm going to come by, I'm going to lift up your wrist. I'm going to lift up your wrist and drop it right back down. I want you to make your whole body like a loose, limp dish rag. A loose, limp dish rag. Don't do any work. Let me do all the work. I'm just going to pick it up and drop it right back down. You're doing great. Perfect. Just like that. That's exactly where we want to be. Good. Just like that. Perfect. Good, good, good. Let it go. Let that hand go. Perfect. Just like that. Let that arm go. Let it go. Let it go. Good, that's where we want. That's it, where you want to be. Perfect. Eli, you're a champ. Let that arm just hang there. Perfect, just like that. Excellent. All right, now some of you are wondering, am I hypnotized yet? Well, we're not. We're only partially there. Some of you are already there, and some of you are getting there. And as this night progresses, you're going to go deeper and deeper into trance. Good. Now we're going to try something really interesting. In a moment, I'm going to have you begin counting down from 100 in your mind. You're going to begin counting down from 100 in your mind, and after every number in your mind, you're going to say, deeper relaxed. And by the time you get down to 97, you'll let those numbers go completely because you simply can't be bothered to think about numbers anymore. So in a moment, I'm going to begin having you count down from 100. It's going to sound like this: 100, deeper relaxed. 99, deeper relaxed. 98, deeper relaxed. And by the time you get down to about 97, 96, all those numbers just vanish. They just disappear because you can't be bothered to think about numbers. It's going to be just like those times when you can't remember someone's name or you've lost your keys. And so now in your mind, begin counting down from 100. 100, deeper relaxed. 99, deeper relaxed. 98, deeper relaxed. And let those numbers go now. And if there are any remaining numbers, when I lift up your wrist again and drop it down, all remaining numbers just disappear, just vanish. Let those numbers go, gone, right out of your mind. Let your whole body slump. Just let yourself relax completely, going down, 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 to a very deep, wonderful state of relaxation. We've got some really good participants tonight. I may be able to keep all 5 of them up on stage tonight. They're doing really well so far. This is perfect, great, excellent, good, good, good. Any remaining numbers just gone. It's just like you're wiping those numbers off of a chalkboard, a whiteboard, just erasing them now. Very good, you've done excellent. Every word that I utter now guides you even deeper into hypnosis. Anytime that I should push you, pull you, or tug you, and say the word sleep, you automatically relax completely. Your whole body just relaxes like a wet noodle, and your mind just goes to a very happy, calm, wonderful place. Everything that I say becomes your reality the moment that I say it. There's no doubt in your mind. You don't question anything I say, because everything that I say becomes your reality the moment I say it. No matter how silly, how ridiculous it sounds, it becomes your reality. Good. Now, staying just as completely relaxed as you are right now, keeping your eyes totally, completely locked shut, bring both arms out in front of you. Both arms straight out in front of you. Very good. Excellent. You're doing perfectly. Yep, go and close those eyes back. You're good, you're good. And then just put those arms right out in front of you. Put those arms out straight. Hold, I know it's tough for you. You're going out deep, aren't you? Go and close those eyes. I think she's already there. So go ahead. Good. Now, turn your left hand so that your palm is up. Now I want you to imagine that you're grasping, so grab on with that left hand, grab on to a pail, a bucket. Close your hand on it. You're holding a pail, a bucket with wet sand. Wet sand in that bucket. On your other hand, your other wrist, I want you to begin to feel as if I just tied 100 helium balloons to it. 100 helium balloons. And those helium balloons begin to pull, to tug, to pull it, to tug it, to pull it up towards the sky. In your left hand, you feel whoosh, putting more wet sand. More wet sand, dragging that left hand down, dragging that left hand down as that right hand goes higher and higher. 100 more helium balloons. 100 more helium balloons, pulling, tugging. You can notice the color of those balloons. And then whoosh, more wet sand in that bucket on your left hand. As your left hand goes down, your right hand goes up. Your right hand goes up, your left hand goes down. That's very good. Up and down, up and down, up and down. Anytime that I should push you, pull you, or tug you, and say the word sleep, you automatically go right into a very deep, deep, wonderful state of trance. Deep, 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 and sleep. Just relax. Perfect. Just like that, Eli. You're doing great. Perfect. I want you to right now to put, you've got, you all have glue on your butt. You cannot slip out of your chair now, no matter how hard you might even try to sleep. Good, just like that, all the way down. And sleep, just like that, and sleep. Just relax, perfect. Just let your body go. Perfect, good, just perfect. And just sleep, just relax, just relax. You're having a little bit of trouble getting there, but I think you're gonna get there. If you just close your eyes, good, just let go. Let those hands drift down. I want you to just begin, keep counting down from 100. You're gonna keep going into trance. If you start to feel uncomfortable, I'll let you go, but I think you're going to go into trance. Just let that arm come down. Very good, just like that. Perfect. All of you are just relaxing comfortably. Relaxing comfortably while I work with this gentleman for just one moment. Person I'm touching right now, go ahead and open your eyes. What's your name? AJ. You really want to go into trance, don't you? Yeah. Having a little trouble? Yeah. You want some help? Sure. All right, we'll do something a little bit different for you, okay? Okay. Awesome. Sean, will you hold this for me? All right, AJ. Don't get it. Close your skin. Like this. Right. That's what you said. Push that away now. Close your eyes. Just like that. Just sleep. Just relax. Just let yourself go. Just like that. Just keep counting down from 100. Having a little bit of trouble, but you will get there if you just keep counting and just follow my instructions. You never have to follow any instructions that don't seem quite right for you. You only follow instructions that are you're compelled to follow. Very good, perfect. And just sleep, just relax, just like that. Sleep. Perfect. Sleep. Just like that. All right, get ready to have some fun, people. All right, everybody on stage, listening to my voice. Remember, my voice my voice. Everything that I say is your reality immediately. The moment I say it, it becomes your reality. The moment I say, whatever I say becomes your reality. Nod your head if you understand. Good, perfect. Person I'm touching right now. Person I'm touching right now. Every single time that I say my name, every single time that I say my name, Jim, every single time that I say Jim, you stand up and shout, damn, I'm pretty. Every single time that I say my name, you stand up and shout, damn, I'm pretty. Nod your head if you understand. Very good. All right. So everybody on stage, I want you to, hold on one second.
Yeah, like just go and relaxing, very good. And just sleep, just relax, very good, excellent. Allegra, you're going to be joining in with everything that I tell people on stage. You're going to be joining us on everything that I say. Nod your head if you understand. Very good, excellent, excellent. We have a great subject right there.
Good. Yes, what's that, dear?
I'm back out.
You're back out? No, you're not. You just think you are. Just go ahead and push down my hand. Push down harder. That's all the strength you got? And just sleep, just relax, just... It's like, I'm out. No, you're not, please. It's adorable. All right, here we are. Here we are, ladies and gentlemen, at the West Seattle Big Band Contest. That's right, we've got a very special contest here tonight. I just heard from Drew that they're giving away $50,000 to the one of you up here that plays the best. In just a moment, you're going to hear some music start. As soon as you hear that music start, you are going to play. Even if you've never played an instrument in your life, you suddenly realize that you've been playing this instrument every day for years and years. You've been rehearsing for this big moment. Now you're competing with everybody else in here, so you got to make it worthwhile. What are you going to buy with that $50,000? I want you to think about it right now. Now, whenever Jim Kellner says that you are playing in a band...
I'm pretty.
Oh, yeah, there we go, good. Hey, Eli, there you go. Go and have a seat, buddy. Go and have a seat. Yeah, good. Good. Good, here we go. And just sleep. That's right, just like that. And sleep. Just... No, okay. You're awake. Okay, here. Do you want to go back in? You want to go back in? You're confused, but you know what? You're not actually awake. So what I want you to do is I want you to just go ahead and just open your eyes nice and wide. Take a nice deep breath in. Now close them back down. Now in just a moment, I'm going to count from 1 to 3. This is only for the person I'm touching right now. Close your eyes, please. If you come out too quickly, you're going to have a headache, and I don't want you to have a headache. So I want you to just go ahead and, in a moment, I'm going to count from 1 to 3. The moment I say 3, you'll be wide awake and alert, feeling comfortable, confident, and really happy with what you've done on stage. Nod your head if you understand. Only for the person I'm touching right now. 1, starting to come back to your normal state, feeling refreshed, revitalized, feeling really, really good. 2, coming back feeling more motivated, more determined than ever to live your best life. And now 3, eyes open, wide awake. Good. Good. Go ahead and just grab my hand and come with me. Good. Come with me. You're okay, yeah, you're okay. You're a little bit confused. What I'm going to do is I'm going to have Brian is going to work with you. He's going to bring you out a little bit more. Will you bring her up a little bit more, Brian? She's still a little bit out. You're okay. You're doing great. You're doing great. Watch your step, though. Very good. You're doing great. She thinks she woke up, but she's still in trance, but she's feeling uncomfortable. You're feeling uncomfortable. Come on up. Good. Come on up. Good. There you go. Hop down. Give him a hand, everybody. Perfect. All right, good. Allegra, I want you to go ahead and open your eyes, staying just as relaxed you are. Come with me, please. Good. Use those stairs right there. Perfect. Go ahead and sit right there. And sleep. Just relax. Perfect. Just like that. Everybody on stage, in just a moment, you're going to hear some music start. You are going to play those instruments. Think about that instrument that you're playing. Get into position right now. Some of you are playing drums, some of you are playing guitar. Get ready to play. As soon as you hear that music start, you are going to play your heart out because you want that $50,000. Think about that new car you might buy, that new house you might buy, all that fun stuff. Get ready. Here we go. And play your instruments. Really going after it now. Good. Give them some love, everybody. vocals. We got some that are doing vocals. Wants to do vocals? Go ahead. Take it home. Yeah. You guys are amazing. Freeze and sleep all the way down, deeper and deeper and deeper. In just a moment, I'm going to count from 1 to 3. You're going to open your eyes. You're going to feel wide aware, but you're going to be in a deep, deep, deep state of trance. But you'll be able to walk, talk, and speak to me, but you'll remain in that very deep state of trance. And as in the moment I say sleep, push you, pull you, or tug you, you go into a deep, deep state of trance again. 1, 2, 3. Eyes open, wide aware, feeling really, really good. Give them some love, everybody. Aren't they amazing? You guys are freaking awesome. Tell everybody your name, Eli.
Eli.
Very good. Now, I just want to remind everybody, my name, now if you want to find me on Twitter, I'm Jim, at Jim Kellner.
Damn, I'm pretty.
Damn right you are. Thank you. Did you agree with him?
I did.
Damn, he's pretty. Allegra, what's your name?
Allegra.
Allegra, very good. Hypnotized a lot. She's actually a hypnotist too, so I'm going to let her hypnotize herself. How's that sound, yeah? Cool. Allegra, I want you to go and just make a pointer finger for me. Make a pointer finger there. As soon as that finger touches your forehead, you go into an even deeper state of trance. The more you resist, the faster it goes. Eli, I'm so glad you came to a show. Sleep. Just go deeper even now. Very good. Just like that. Perfect. Excellent. That's right. The more you resist, Allegra, the faster it goes. As soon as it touches your forehead, you're going to go boom, right out. Your butt is glued to that chair, though. Pretty crazy, right? What do you think about Eli right there?
He's pretty awesome.
Pretty awesome. What's your name?
Rob.
Rob, Rob, you ever been hypnotized before?
No. In a corporate event.
Oh, corporate event. Are you hypnotized now?
No, I don't know.
No, not at all. Probably not, right? Yeah. Rob, put her there, man. Thanks a lot for coming out. Sleep and just go deeper. That's just right, just like that. Oh, good thing I glued his butt. He would have fell out. He would have fell out. Wow, that was close. Good thing we did. What do you think about this? Crazy, huh?
Yeah.
What is your name?
Will.
Will? I like that deep voice you got there, Will.
Okay.
Are you on radio, TV, something like that?
No.
But you should be, right?
Yes.
Yeah. You know you should be.
Maybe.
Maybe. Will, are you hypnotized right now?
Maybe.
Maybe? You want to find out?
Maybe.
Maybe? Well, put your, push down on my hand right here. Push down. Is that all you got? Do you work out at all? Push down, yeah. And sleep, just relax all the way down. Perfect, just like that. Excellent. I think he's hypnotized. What do you think? Hey, all right. Very good, very good. Cool, we're gonna have a lot more fun with these guys. Hey, guess what? We got the winner announced. Drew just told me who the winner was. Now you know who the winner was, who did the best on the band. Go ahead and raise your hand if you're the winner. If you're the best player, go ahead and raise your hand. You know. That's right, self-esteem issues right there. All right, good. Perfect, perfect. Here's the great news. Drew actually has agreed to fly all of you to Hawaii. That's right, for a competition over there. So get ready. We're going to bypass any fears you might have, and we're going to right over to Hawaii, and now you're there on the beach. Oh, go ahead and lay back in your lounge chair. Feels so good to just lay back, and that's right, just lay in there. Oh, feel the sunshine. Oh, yeah. Very good. Uh-oh. Good. And just, but make sure though that you put some lotion on. You don't want to get burnt. Put some lotion on. Good. Yeah, get some lotion there. Get your ears. People forget their ears. Make sure you put some lotion on the ears, some suntan lotion on there. Very good. That's right. Perfect. You get it all over you. Get it on your knees. People forget about the knees. Their knees get burnt all the time. Good, just like that. Now you're at a nude beach, so you want to make sure you want to get everything. You want to get any burnt anything anywhere. Now some of you aren't getting your. Don't forget to get your lotion on, guys. Get your lotion on. Put that lotion on. Very good, just like that. And you notice there's a buzzing sound. There's some kind of there's a mosquito or something rolling around it, trying to get in your ear. Don't let it get in your ear. Don't get it out of your ear. It's going up your nose now. Don't let it get in your nose. There, wait, hold on. It's right there. It's right on your leg. It's right on your leg. Get it. Good, perfect. Just like that. Ow, that hurt. That's so hard. Not so hard. You killed the. Oh, now it's. Although the mosquito's gone away. Is that rain coming? Oh, it's getting really cold now. It's starting to get really, super, super cold up in here. It's getting really freezing cold, and you gotta now. Right next to you is a big warm pillow. That's not a person. That's a pillow. Big warm pillow. Get right into that big warm pillow. Get as close as you can to that big warm pillow because you're freezing. Oh my God! It is 20 degrees out right now. It is a thunderstorm. The wind is coming up. That's right. It's so freezing cold now, and you got an itch. You got an itch right there. It's so, your nose is itching. And what is that smell? That person next to you smells really awful. What is that disgusting smell? Oh no, wait. Oh, actually, that person on the other side of you smells really, really good. What? Oh, that's really nice. And the lower you go, the better it smells. Oh, it's getting cold again. It's freezing cold. It's getting so freezing cold. Get warm again. Get warm, quick, get warm. It is so freezing cold. Get warm. Oh my God, get warm. You cuddle up, get it closest, whatever you can. And wide, eyes open, wide aware. Eyes open, wide aware. What are you guys doing up here? What are you guys all getting all cozy up there? You guys all friendly? We've got antisocial Will over here, and the rest of you are just all snuggled up. What's going on over here?
You said it was cold.
I did say it was cold. Did you feel cold? Freezing cold. 1, 2, 3, sleep all the way down, Back to your normal temperature, feeling nice and warm and comfortable. Feeling nice and warm and comfortable. Nice and warm and comfortable. In just a moment. Person I'm touching right now. Anytime that your eyes are open, but only when your eyes are open, and you hear laughter and applause, you stand up and take a bow because all the applause is just for you. All the applause is just for you. Nod your head if you understand. Perfect. Person I'm touching right now, every time that your eyes are open and you hear laughter and applause, you shout at these people to shut the fuck up because this is a serious show. Nod your head if you understand. Good. The person I'm touching right now. In a moment, I'm going to count from 1 to 3. The moment I say 3, you will realize something very near and dear to your heart is missing. The most important thing to you, in fact, on the count of 3, you'll discover that your penis is missing. Totally gone, completely gone. It's like looking at a Ken doll down there. Nod your head if you understand. This is going to be fun, right? Everybody on stage, person I'm touching right now, every single time that you hear me say my name, Jim, you stand up and shout, damn, I'm pretty. Every time that your eyes are open, you hear laughter and applause, you stand up and take a bow because all the applause is just for you. When your eyes are open, you hear laughter and applause, you shout at these people to shut the fuck up because this is a serious show. And you, when I count to 3, your penis is missing. All right, everybody on stage, 1, 2, 3, eyes open, wide aware, feeling really, really good. Give it up for these people, yeah? Yeah. Thank you, Will. Do they always do this? Shut the fuck up!
Yeah.
I'm scared. Thank you, Will. These people are so disrespectful. It's really... Are you all right? All right, good. Now, I just want to let you all know, now, if you want to find me on Facebook, it's Jim Kellner.
Damn, I'm pretty.
There you are. So disrespectful, all this laughter and applause. It's just infuriating, isn't it, Will? Ugh.
You too.
You too.
Shut the fuck up. It's a serious show.
Serious show. I'm sorry, what was your name again?
Rob.
Rob, you seem to be sitting a little differently than you were.
Yeah.
Yeah? Is something happened?
No.
No? You seem a little... You all right?
I'm fine.
What's up with the phone? Are you missing something?
Maybe.
Is it your keys?
No, I got my keys.
You got your keys? You got your keys. Well, what are you missing? Maybe we can help you find it.
No, I'm all right.
You all right? You all right? It's nothing you're gonna miss anyway.
Maybe.
Maybe. Well, I mean, so help us out. Well, we're gonna help everybody look around for what you're looking for again.
I don't know.
You don't know. You keep looking down at here. You kind of.
There, but it's not.
What's there, but it's not?
A penis.
Your penis? It's there, but it's not?
I see it,
But it's not there?
but doesn't feel like it is.
But you can see it through your pants?
I know where it lives.
But it doesn't feel like it's there.
No.
No, it doesn't feel like it's there. Well, have you ever lost your penis before?
No.
So I tell you what, I've got a colleague here. He's not only a master hypnotist, he's also an insurance specialist, because we may need to file a claim. I don't know. Can everybody please welcome to the stage Brian Bay. Come on up, Brian. Serious show, people. Brian, can you help get to the bottom of this?
Hold my beer, we'll try. And sir, what was your name again?
Rob.
Rob. I'm Brian. It's okay. Nice to meet you. So Rob, it sounds awkward for one man who's not a doctor to ask another man, but can you describe, like, is it big? Is it not?
There's nothing there.
No. I'm talking about the missing penis. Like, people need to know what it looks like, or is it big or small?
I've been told average or above.
You heard it here, ladies. So,
Love it.
oh, you have a fan, just like Jim.
Damn, I'm pretty.
Yeah. So,
Could you please be quiet?
no, he said with vigor and, like, more.
Excuse me.
Shut the fuck up! It's a serious show! There we go. Now we've been invited to participate in Shut the Fuck Up Fridays. So, back to our missing penis investigation. Are there any distinguishing marks or something we should look at?
No, it's pretty normal.
All right, so we've got a medium to average, apparently a fan. You're really not giving me much to go on. Like, please tell me you don't have a picture of it.
Right.
I'd feel kind of bad to have him phone a friend, but
I'd like to.
let's.
I'm just curious.
Jim might have it.
Damn, I'm pretty.
Has anyone ever seen Rob's penis? Oh, all the hands in the place went up, Rob. Wow, you're very, very popular. Every woman in here and a couple of the guys. Good for you. Good on you.
So, Rob, if it looks like we're going to have to file a claim if we can't find it, but let's not get there. Let's not go there yet. I want to try to problem solve this. So, if we were able to offer a reward perhaps, if somebody wants to help poor Rob find his penis. If there was a value that we could place on that, what would you estimate the value of your penis to be?
50 cents?
50 cents American, or is that Ugandan?
Two quarters.
What's that?
2 quarters.
Two American quarters or 2 Ugandan quarters?
I don't know Ugandan dollar, so.
Birungi, we might need help with the exchange rate or something like that. But so two quarters, 50 cents US. All right.
I wonder if anybody up here has seen it. Maybe is it rolling around somewhere?
I don't know, Jim. Let me ask.
Damn, I'm pretty.
All right. Allegra, you look. Have you seen his penis?
No.
It's like medium to big, something like that. All right. Well, let's. You look a little nervous. So, what I want you to do is I want you to hold your hand out in front of me, or in front of you real fast. Just like so. I want you to focus right here on your middle finger. And as I snap my fingers, it's just going to get closer and closer and closer. It's going to get closer as it starts to move closer to you. There we go. See? It's not moving closer. So how about if we just touch it just a little bit, and as it gets closer into your, between your eyes, you're just going to get more and deeper and deeper and deeper relaxed. And as soon as it touches your face, you're just going to go out like a light, shut your brain off, and good night. There you go. Down deeper, deeper, deeper. Very good. So now we're going to bring back to the stage Jim to help to see if we can
Damn, I'm pretty.
Yeah!
and find Rob's penis.
Brian Bay, everybody, give it up for him. Everybody on stage, 1, 2, 3, sleep all the way down, deeper and deeper, deeper and even deeper. In just a moment, I'm gonna count from 1 to 3. The moment I say 3, you will realize that my microphone is the funniest damn thing you've ever seen in your life. It's the funnier than the funniest movie, the funniest joke you've ever heard. It is the funniest thing. In fact, even now as you're listening to me, you start to realize how funny this damn microphone is. And it's getting funny and you're already starting to laugh and giggle. The more you laugh and giggle, the funnier it gets. 1, 2, 3, eyes open, wide aware. How funny is this microphone? What's so funny, guys? If I touch you with it, it's even funnier. God, I love Jim Kellner comedy hypnosis shows. Aren't they great? Wow, give it up for these guys. Aren't they awesome? They're so much fun. Wow.
It's a serious fucking show!
Yeah, it is. My God, I'm sick of it. 1, 2.